Are there any other, junior resource projects of this magnitude in the base metals that you've seen? Because I don't see too many base metals. I see some precious metals, but not too many juniors with active base metals projects. So does this put the company up there near the top of the heap?
I think we are one of the unicorns where you get an opportunity where you take such a huge jump. A lot of companies out there, and they've been years building up their mines, as usually happens, as happened with this. But we are gaining on other people's unfortunate situation and the pandemic.
Yeah, crisis creates opportunity, and you guys were in the right place at the right time. And a little bit about their main asset, the Daniels Harbor Zinc project. We said it's a past producer. Historical production, 7.22 million tons at just under 8% zinc. And it's got 2 exploration areas with high-grade zinc potential as well. Also, they just made an acquisition, the first acquisition to purchase 24.99%. I'm going to ask why that's specific, of the existing shareholdings of a company called Resource 500. It's an Irish exploration company that holds multiple exploration licenses and applications for 2 more licenses in Namibia, some of the most prolific base metal mines in Namibian history. It seems like zinc is a really important part of Ubique. Why zinc? What's your thesis on it?
Well, we think zinc is a hot commodity today. I mean, it's in its highest for the last 3 years. We can see that there's a potential shortage of zinc in the short term and long term. So we made that bet. We've done a lot of work on our Daniels Harbor zinc project. So and we're hoping to go to a considerable amount of resource in that area. And subject to that, we did the acquisitions in Namibia, and we've been looking to extract Ubique. So Ubique will not be a one-horse pony, if we can say so.
Right.
So that was my strategy when I joined the company last year, and we've been successful, and we're very proud of our latest acquisition, which is in Africa as well, which is a past producing zinc mine.
And why zinc in Africa? We've seen zinc in the small cap world get more and more prominence. We're seeing some projects and development and acquisitions like that, and we know a lot of that's on the East Coast in Newfoundland and in Quebec sometimes. Why Africa for you guys? It seems like you really got to focus there between Resource 500 and this latest term sheet. What is about Africa that's so attractive to you guys?
Well, at the moment, Africa is very, very buoyant, and it's their mining, what we say, environment is getting better and better. And the acquisition that we're looking at now is in a very, very stable jurisdiction, and with good infrastructure and good logistics from that mine. So, but in general, Africa is becoming easier and easier to work with, and it's starting to get more westernized, if I may use that word.
What's the strategy there that instead of just acquiring a bunch of land somewhere and starting the long process of multi-year geophysics, exploration, all that, what's the strategy there that you guys saying, let's jump right into past producers?
Well, the strategy behind what we're doing in these both jurisdictions, and why we're looking at past producing projects along with green root exploration, is that like every junior exploration, you always dream of becoming a producing mine.
Sure.
And the project, for example, that we are working on now in Africa is in the form that we can start producing rather quickly, which means that we can generate cash, and we'll be an income generating company. So you can say we've managed to do what our objective of being a junior mining and exploration company, we've just accomplished it. We will become a zinc producer early next year, which we're very excited about. We'll be an income-generating junior mining company. So we'll go from being an exploration company into mining, even though we will still be doing exploration and further advancing our Daniels Harbor project and the other licenses that we have in Namibia.
Very few teams that can actually go into past producing mines, analyze them, assess them, and understand whether they're economical, whether they're paying the right price. So that gives you a significant advantage, right? That you guys have the team that can go in and do it.
You're absolutely correct. We've got a very good team. And both on the geological side of it and the technical aspect of it, both in the operation of mine, run-up of a mine, operating the plant, and even building a plant. I mean, we built a plant inside a mountain in Greenland about a decade ago.
Unbelievable.
This was the first one in the world to be done, processing plant. So we're very optimized that once we conclude the transaction, that within 6 to 8 months we're up and running and income generating.
You're not just talking a big game. You guys are walking the walk, I like to say. You're putting your money where your mouth is, because now we're seeing some insider buying transactions. So tell us how that, tell us what message that sends to the market and your shareholders.
So between ourselves, the management team, and the Greenbank Capital shareholding, I think we hold more than 50% of the stock. And we've been very what do we say, adamant to follow up on what we're doing and showing the market that we believe in what we're doing. So we've been exercising options and buying shares in the market.
This says a lot, right, Vil, that you guys are actually exercising options, doing some insider buying. It points to a great deal of confidence for the company.
We are very much people on the ground. You know, we're not pie in the sky type of people. We know what we're doing, and so we follow it up very rigorously.